Hello, my name is Ben Hedges and welcome to the Freedom Files. And world leaders have been congratulating Joe Biden for apparently winning the US presidential election. But there are some leaders who have been holding back, such as the president of Mexico, who has said that he will not congratulate Biden until all legal challenges are over. He said in a statement, "I can't congratulate one candidate over the other. I want to wait until the electoral process is over." And, this is because no one has actually been elected president of the United States yet, okay? It's just the mainstream media who have actually chosen a candidate, who have called the election based on the perceived results as of now. And those are just media corporations, okay? They aren't some official body, some government body. It just represents the opinion of those media companies or even the parent companies that own them, okay? So it's not actually an official decision who is the president-elect. But there are some organizations like the Epoch Times who are holding back. They've taken the same stance as the president of Mexico and will not call the election until all legal challenges are resolved. You see, it's the Electoral College that actually elects the president, not the media, and they do this on the first Monday after the second Wednesday in December. I know it's kind of complicated, but the first Monday after the second Wednesday in December, which this year is December 14th, all right? And they elect the president based off of the popular vote in the states that they represent. But before they meet, there will most certainly be legal challenges in multiple states over the legitimacy of the results. And Trump hasn't conceded yet, and it's not a legal requirement that you have to concede. You don't have to. I remember back in 2016, Hillary Clinton did not concede on the night, okay? In fact, Trump has been the opposite. He has been very outspoken about election fraud, and members of the Trump family have posted similar tweets accusing the other side of election fraud. Now, actually, Trump's personal attorney, Rudolph Giuliani, is now in Pennsylvania suing because of election fraud. And let's have a look at a clip from Giuliani.
Joe Frazier is still voting here. Kind of hard since he died 5 years ago, but Joe continues to vote. If I recall correctly, Joe was a Republican, so maybe I shouldn't complain. But we should go see if Joe is voting Republican or Democrat now from the grave.
But even more serious are the allegations of voter fraud by lawyer Sidney Powell, who is actually General Flynn's attorney. She went on Lou Dobbs' program on Fox Business and was talking about a system of voter fraud that goes far beyond a few fake ballots. Let's have a look at what she said.
I think there are any number of things they need to investigate, including the likelihood that 3% of the vote total was changed in the pre-election voting ballots that were collected digitally by using the Hammer program and a software program called Scorecard. That would have amounted to a massive change in the vote that would have gone across the country and explains a lot of what we're seeing. In addition, they ran an algorithm to calculate votes they might need to come up with for Mr. Biden in specific areas. I think that explains what happened in Michigan, where the computer glitch resulted in a change of votes of about 5,500 in favor of President Trump, just in one of 47 districts. All those districts need to be checked for that same, quote, software glitch, end quote, that would change the result in Michigan dramatically. The same thing is happening in other states. We've had hundreds of thousands of ballots mysteriously appear solely for Mr. Biden, which is statistically impossible as a matter of mathematics. It can all be documented. We are putting it into materials that we will file in federal court, and we need to seek relief in multiple states to enjoin the certification of any election results.
Now, these just remain allegations at this stage, and obviously in the US we believe in innocent until proven guilty. But with these bombshell allegations combined with other things such as the more, normal types of voter fraud, such as you've got ballot harvesting, you've got banning Republican observers from watching ballot counts. That happened in Pennsylvania and in Michigan. You've got dead people voting, like Rudolph Giuliani was talking about in Pennsylvania. There are definitely going to be multiple lawsuits before the electors meet and elect the president on December 14th. So some lawsuits actually have already started in states such as Arizona, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Georgia. And undoubtedly, there will be more to come. So in my opinion, it is way too early for the media to call this election, since it most probably will be decided by the Supreme Court and not the results on election day. And guess what? Right now, the Supreme Court has a 6-3 conservative majority because of the recent appointment of Justice Amy Coney Barrett. In fact, CNN even posted a headline saying this: "The Supreme Court has not been this conservative since the 1930s. So Trump definitely has very favorable chances if this goes to the Supreme Court. Now, I'm not saying that this means Trump has won. They should change the call to Trump right now, because obviously the Supreme Court is supposed to decide cases based on the law, okay, not on a political bias. But if the Trump campaign, Rudolph Giuliani, Sidney Powell, etc., if they really can show evidence of widespread voter fraud, then the Supreme Court will rule on that fairly, and it could result in a Trump victory. So I'm saying that it is wrong for the media to have called a winner in this election so far, even though it seems like Biden is the president-elect and he's made a victory speech, etc. If it goes to the Supreme Court, it could still just as easily go to Trump. And if this accusations of voter fraud turn out to be true, it's going to be much bigger than just who won, who lost. It will call into question the entire basis of American democracy. All right, guys, thank you for watching The Freedom Files. Please leave your comments below about this issue. Please subscribe if you're new. We're going to have several episodes up every week, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.